it's blank again.
Tune in every Friday for Glowing Off Script, where Gloria Rosario talks about the topics that matter to you most. So join her and her friends for some deep, sometimes fun discussions. Tune in and listen today.
Glowing off script. We're sliding off the grid. Whistle while the plot line dips.
Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my mic on, brain off, laugh lines, trade cards. Spilled tea, spilled truth, old scars, new proof, inside jokes, on an honest loop. Side quests in a living room booth. We don't plan, we just press play. You say careful, I throw the script away. Yeah. Sessions and lessons unscripted. Every song gets uplifted. Turn my problems into punchlines, twisted. Till I feel my spirit lifted. Sessions and lessons unscripted. Every secret gets remixed, shifted. If it's awkward, yeah.
Here we are. It's me, Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted.
I feel you should say that like, it's a me.
It's a me. We'll get copyrighted. Stop it.
I'm sure we will.
What's up, everybody? It's Joel. I already said that, I think.
Yes.
We've established that. Across from me is Gloria.
Hi.
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 Did you just say bye?
I said hi.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Deep breath.
That says a lot. I hope everybody out there is not doing what she just did.
I'm taking a deep breath before I decompress.
Oh. Why do you need to decompress?
No, just trying to get air to wake up.
Oh, I see. Miss Sleepyhead.
I am so tired. But it's of my own doing, though. Ask me what I've been doing.
Well, I can't mention some of the stuff you've been doing. You guys don't want to know.
No, so I've been looking for something to watch, and I've been avoiding the series. What is it? Invincible? Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
Because I didn't want to watch another like superhero cartoony show, but I just let the trailer play, and there was all sorts of violence on there. So I was like, oh, this isn't like your typical...
Well, no, it's not a kid cartoon.
Well, I didn't know that, so I started watching it, and I'm hooked. I was up until like 2 in the morning yesterday. Or this morning. Yesterday? Yeah. Friday into Saturday morning.
Wait, now that I think about it,
Uh-huh.
I had to go to work, so I got up really early.
And I was already in the shower.
Yeah, and I'm like, she wasn't next to me, and I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Because I know I had to get up really early, so I went to bed earlier, and then she decided to stay up, which is kind of weird. She doesn't really do that. And she stayed up. I went to bed. I woke up, and she wasn't there. So I'm like, maybe she fell asleep on the couch.
No, I was actually awake. And then I started to doze off, and I asked Alexa what time it was. And it was like 2:10. I was like, holy crap, Joel's going to get up in about 20 minutes or so, right? You got up at like 2:30 or
something like that.
Something like that. So I was like, let me just jump in the shower so I can go to bed. And as soon as I came out of the shower, Joel was ready to, start his day. So I was like, all right, I'm going to stay up for a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's of my own doing.
So I don't feel sorry for you then.
I don't feel sorry for me either. I'll do it again.
You rebel, you.
I know.
So I hope everybody out there is doing awesome, that you had an awesome week or are having an awesome week.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
or as normal as it can get around here.
Well, I can't complain. I mean, I think I've been doing pretty well. I feel like I'm progressing, if that makes any sense. I don't know. And it seems like people are kind of noticing it.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of like a confirmation. Like there was a few things that happened to me recently that were, I guess you call them aha moments, right? I don't really like that term, but I guess it's fitting, right?
What else would you? I mean, I only call it the aha moment just because it's like, what was that? I don't even know where I picked it up from.
That was from Oprah way back in the day, I think.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she came up with that term. And
well, it's like your waking moment, or like you realize
it's
something.
like an epiphany. Yeah. I mean, it's what's going on here.
What did you drop?
I didn't drop anything. It was my phone. I bumped into it, and it. So I have this. Everyone makes fun of my phone because I rarely drop my phone. I take care of them. You know, I usually have them for.
I think you've dropped it a total of like 2 times since I've been around.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so rare.
But the case that I have makes my phone weigh at least 3 pounds more than it should be. It's about.
I know a guy for that.
Huh?
I know a guy for that.
Oh, to get a case for your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
I know someone.
I could really say something about those cases, but I won't. I'll be nice. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. They do their job.
They do.
And if they want to sponsor us, we're here.
No, that company that we're talking about has probably been the only company that has protected my phone 100% because I'm dropping my stuff all the time.
Yes, you are. And leaving trails and all kinds of stuff.
This is the second time you brought up the trails.
Just disaster.
Yeah, just got something on your mind?
You know, I don't know. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to say it. Women are just as bad, or if not worse,
absolutely,
than dudes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You should see our bathrooms, not our house bathrooms. Oh, my gosh.
I'm glad we don't have a double vanity or sink or whatever you call that, because I swear, I guarantee you, 3/4 of it would just be products.
I do your laundry. Know your place.
I can do my own laundry.
Yeah?
But not today.
No? You want to start? There's a pile over there. I have no problems not doing laundry. I have so many clothes.
I know how much fun you have when you're doing it, so.
I despise.
Okay, chores that you despise, and everybody
Laundry.
could play along. Probably dishes, but most people have dishwashers now, right?
I don't mind doing dishes.
I don't really mind it either.
I just don't like to do laundry.
Laundry is like, I mean, it's up there, I guess, but it's not the worst. Cleaning the bathroom, I think, is worse than doing the laundry. Yeah,
well, I don't know. It's a toss up.
I don't know. Well, pretty soon I will be hiring up.
Don't say it, because I'm going to hold you to it. Don't say it.
Well, I got to sell about a million bajillion books, which is, I mean, it's not unheard of, but
no,
I'm not Stephen King, so.
No, but you're Joel Rosario.
That's right.
What's with all the noises coming from that end of the table today?
I don't know. I'm just having issues today.
There was something I was going to mention, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Now you must remember. Come on, lady.
What was the opening for today?
The opening?
Yeah.
Commercial. Huh?
No, the conversation that we were having in the beginning.
Oh, we were talking about growing up Gen X. We were talking about childhood stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. And then we were talking about doing another one of those episodes where we just go through like certain questions or scenarios and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So, did you want to start or what? You tell me.
No, let's get started. Let's get a move on. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. I'm sorry.
Yes, please, because you were driving me crazy with that. What were you going to say?
Our gardener dude came back this year. That's a very exciting moment for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because he cleaned.
Our yard did look really nice. I didn't even know. I was surprised. I came home from work and I'm like, because we had like leaves and.
Yeah, we didn't do a cleanup at the end of the year or at the end of.
Well, it started to snow and be all nasty.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I am grateful.
Yes.
The yard looks kind of nice.
Kind of.
Well, yeah, you figure we're still kind of not
there yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Exciting times.
Always exciting.
Anyways, let's get back on track. I don't know why I brought that up.
It's funny that you did that because I had something I was going to say and now I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you. You got to keep in mind I'm getting older. And
I was just going to say, I was
same.
like, we need to get checked out for Alzheimer's up in here.
Something. Between you drinking water and me trying not to yawn in the microphone. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that.
We have all sorts of things going on today in the background.
I don't know. Man, you want to hear something, speaking of childhood and all of that stuff. So when I went to grade school, I had to go to, well, I didn't have to. My parents made me. I went to a private school. Wasn't a Catholic school. It was
Monastery? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they sent me to a monastery. No. It was a Christian school. It was not, but it wasn't Catholic. It was like a Protestant school,
What's
I guess.
Montessori school?
What?
There's like a special school.
Montessori or something like that. I don't know.
Whatever. It's fine.
Are you talking about magnet schools?
No.
I don't know. I never, well, whatever. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, what were you saying? What was I saying? Oh. So when I went to school, my grade school was a private school. And I remember at one point I found on Facebook someone had made a page for the school, and it was so cool because, I thought, oh man, you could reconnect with people, find out what happened to people, and it's kind of sad because so the school I went to, it was kind of weird because it was like there was the school building, right? And then there was like this big tunnel thingy that connected to this church that was on the corner of the neighborhood. And then there was that school, or that part of the school, was grade pre-K to 4th grade. And then there was another building down the street, which was 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah.
So, man, I remember even back then it was like a big deal. Like once you were out of 4th grade, you got to go down the street to the other building.
Ooh.
But where was I even going with this? Oh, it was kind of sad because, you know, it was this page that, you know, people that used to go to the school can reconnect or whatever, which I thought was pretty cool. And, of course, a lot of people didn't really post on there. There was maybe a couple people I remembered or whatever. But then I found out that the school, I think, sold to some other organization or something like that. And then ultimately they closed.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, oh, wow. It's just crazy. But a lot of good memories in that place, including, this memory wasn't good.
The heartbreak.
The heartbreak memory.
It's okay.
Boo hiss.
I'm here for you.
Anyways, whatever. Let's push. I don't even know why I brought that up. All right, so there's just some random stuff that we're going to talk about. So, Gloria, what was the one rule your parents gave you before you left the house to play? Or your mom, not your parents.
I was going to say, I don't have a daddy. But I have a puppy.
Oh, my gosh. Just please ignore what she just did.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's lack of sleep, see?
Whew. Be back before dark.
Yeah, my mom was that. My mom and dad were the same.
I think that was a general thing that all parents.
It was that, and don't go too far. Man, I was all over the place.
I was gonna say, my mom would say, "Don't go too far." We'd be like 2 suburbs over.
Like they knew I would go visit, like, because a lot of like my friends and stuff would live close by, so I would ride my bike over there. You know, that's normal, right? But then there was times I'd get brave, and then I'd ride my bike to the normal spots. Then I'd go a little farther. Then I'd come back. Then the next day I'd go a little farther. And next thing you know, I'm like in other towns.
Yeah, no. I remember one time we drove from our bikes. I had gotten a new bike and...
So you drove your bike?
Yeah, we drove our...
You mean you rode your bike?
You drive a bike, ride a bike, whatever.
No, you ride your bike. You don't drive a bike.
You steer it, right?
Okay. Where did you put gas in your bike?
On my feet.
Okay, anyways, continue.
Anyways, I pedaled. Is that better for you? I pedaled.
Side note.
Oh, Lord.
I want to say, if I recall correctly, Cecil B. DeMille's 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston.
Uh-huh.
There's a scene in there.
Okay.
Where I forgot who it was. It was the queen or something like that. And she tells one of the guards or something to go grab a chariot so you can go drive to Goshen.
Yeah.
And I always made fun of that part because it's like, what do you mean drive? You mean take a horse and ride over there?
Whatever.
Like,
just let me tell my goddamn story, please.
Go ahead.
So we would ride our bikes.
Thank you.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes.
Okay. That's all that matters here. So we would, I don't even know how we got to the suburb, but it started to rain and it was bad. It was like thundering, and it was me, my 2 brothers, and I think like 1 or 2 of their other friends. And we had to use, check this out, 411.
Information?
Or no, what was it? Collect calls were...
I don't remember. I don't even remember.
I think you can make... No, 411 was information.
Yeah, 1-800
collect is what we used to do. Remember that?
So yeah, I remember that.
So we had to call my mom, and real quick, when it says "say your name," Mom, come pick us up. We're in such and such place or whatever, and we'd have to wait.
Yeah, there was a way around that, wasn't there? You would let it record your name, but you would tell them what you wanted.
Yeah,
and then hang up right away, and then when they would they'd hear what you were saying.
Yeah, and then they just hang up.
Just hang up.
Yeah.
Instead of getting charged.
We got savvy to that real quick. But my mom was mad because she had to drive a minute to come pick us up.
Yeah, after she told you not to go that far.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's like, didn't I tell you? I was like, but. My mom was like, no.
You know what was the worst? When you, and I was going to say you get forced to lie, but it's like, so they tell you don't go far, right? So you say, whatever, you go far.
Yeah.
Then you hurt yourself.
Oh, those are the worst.
Like, I know one time I like skid into a pile of gravel or something like that, and it was like I was scratched all up my side.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happened? Where did you do that? And it's like,
No, you want to hear something messed up? So I don't know if you guys know Steak and Shake. It's like,
ew.
Well, whatever. I worked there.
Ew.
And I worked at the first one that opened up in Illinois.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, I could stand in the side of the restaurant and look at the apartment complex where we lived.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like...
If this is one I'm thinking of, that's okay.
It's the one that we've been to in Rosemont.
Yeah.
And it's like, you could see my building, so that's how far I was from work. And I remember one time, my brother, the middle one, came running with another friend. And they're like, quick, you have to come home. I was like, why? What happened? They're like, your other brother, I'm not going to say his name, but he's like, he chopped his finger off.
Boy.
I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, he was fixing his bike and it got caught on the chain. Mm-hmm. And when it got to the spindle, it sliced his finger. Because he was trying to change the chain or something. Uh-huh. I don't know what he was doing, but he was always the one that fixed our bikes. So he was used to it, but it caught his finger in such a way that it took it and it sliced it. So I was like, oh my God. So I told the supervisor, I gotta go. My brother chopped his finger off and, she didn't believe me, because I was, what? Mm-hmm. So, and I was kind of calm about it too, So by the time I had gotten to the house, my mom had taken my brother to the emergency room and his friend was just sitting there, just like in an awe. He's like, what happened? He's like, I had your brother's finger in my hand. I was like, what? Turns out it was just like the tip. It wasn't like, it was like cleaned off, mm-hmm. but they had to like cut it down more. So it was like about like maybe an inch, a little bit.
No, an inch? That's a lot.
Maybe
of
half an
finger?
Inch. Yeah. So look at his hand the next time he comes over. It's like this tall, or the tip is gone.
Oh.
You never noticed it?
I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, you, come here. What do I I pretend to shake his hand?
I don't know why I thought about that, but I was like, yeah. Good story.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro.
So I'm just going to start calling them fingers from now on, or what should I call it?
You can call them chains.
No.
One chain?
I was going to add on to this. I mean, there was other stuff, right? I mean, you figure don't go far, come back before this certain time.
My mom would always tell us to stay together.
Yeah, well, yeah.
When we were younger, we did. But as we got older, we kind of started to separate.
All right, when you were outside all day and got thirsty, what did you do?
Two things. We would either connect the hose, which was always connected to the apartment complex. 1. 2, we would go, because we had a laundry area in all the apartments where we lived, and they had a sink there. So we would just go by the sink and just drink without having to go into the apartment, Worst case scenario, you would chance it and go in the house. Because, sometimes when you went in the house, like, that was it. You weren't allowed to go back out.
Right.
So that was a third and final, like... Do I want to risk it?
Yes, it was always the hose.
Yep.
Or, I mean, sometimes we would try to be sneaky, run in and out of the house, and then you're hurrying up to drink the water.
Yeah.
And then, of course, then your mom would hear you or something, and then I told you to stay out. You know, if you're gonna keep coming in and out, then whatever.
How did they expect us to stay hydrated? Like, that's what I want to know.
It was a simpler time.
Fend for your...
It's like if you have heat stroke, whatever, shake it off.
No, it's like
rub some dirt on it.
Fend for yourself, child.
Yeah, it was always a hose, and then it was always hot.
Oh.
And then it tasted like, you know what? This is going to sound bougie. I can't do tap water. I can't drink tap water.
Oh.
People are like, I don't know. I just I can't do it. Like, it has to be bottled water.
Really? When we used to go to Mexico...
you have to drink bottled water there.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. Me and my brothers would go, and my mom would be so worried about us, like, drinking the water. That's the least of your worries, lady. There are animals that can kill us out there, and you're worried about us getting a little diarrhea. I was like, we're good.
No.
No. My grandpa had, like, I don't know what you call them in English, but we call them a pilar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's connected to, like, underwater, or I don't know what the connection is, but that was the coldest source of water in the house. In Mexico, they don't always refrigerate their water.
Right.
So us being American, we're used to drinking cold water, right? So that's one thing about going to Mexico that I never could get used to, even in my older years. That when you go to a restaurant, they don't put ice in your water. And it's always room temperature. I can't drink it like that.
I gotten used to it. I used to be, it had to be cold all the time. But then, like, I'll sit at my desk and just leave a bottle of water on my desk, and then I'll sip on it.
I can't do it, especially like on a warm day. And then you know what else I can't stand? Warm milk.
Ugh, the worst.
Yes. I put ice.
I always have ice in my milk.
It's funny. I remember when we started dating, and I think we were having like a slice of something at your house, and you put ice in your milk. I was like, I've never met anybody else that did that, because I did that too. I've always done
People
that.
think I'm weird that I do that. I don't. How's it weird? It's just ice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not weird to me.
No, to me it's normal.
And it has to be ice cold.
Yeah.
I can't drink. Ugh. Just the thought of it's gross.
I don't.
You know where I think it came from? When I was in kindergarten, they used to give us snacks, right?
Yeah.
Like, you had nap time and then snacks. So snacks was always, and I'll tell you, it was a little cup of room temp milk, a piece of cheese, usually a Triscuit cracker or Triscuit crackers, and then usually like apple slices or something like that they'd give us for snacks.
Yeah.
And I just remember eating, because the apple's like, great, an apple.
Yeah.
So you're eating the apple, and then they give you this piss warm milk.
Oh, man.
It's gross.
No, that is
Absolutely
I can't.
not.
That's like child endangerment right there.
Yeah. So was the that school had spanking, so that was.
I was gonna say, so were the whoopings.
You got your butt whooped. All right, how did you get a hold of a friend to hang out? Usually,
well, my bestest friend lived next door to me.
So you just yelled out the window?
One, we yelled out the window, and then one year, he got walkie-talkies for Christmas.
Oh, you did mention that.
Yeah,
before.
so we wouldn't. I guess his mom got a complaint from one of the neighbors that we would be yelling back and forth, and
so the squawk of walkie-talkies was better than that. Then just yelling.
Yes, she couldn't hear it because then he wouldn't have to lean out his. It was funny because I would sit on my windowsill looking down, and he would sit on his windowsill looking up.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was on the basement floor, and I was on the third floor.
Right.
Yeah, but usually I just went over to my friend's house and, like, knocked on the door.
Yeah, I would normally just call or...
Just show up.
Or, yeah, I would just go over there.
Yeah.
If they were there, great. If not...
You go on to the next friend's house.
Yeah.
Or we usually had, like, our meetup spots.
Did we? Yeah, I don't remember. I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you wiped out on your bike, what determined whether you told your mom or not?
What?
So if you had an accident on your bike,
Yeah.
would you tell your mom, or like what would you do? What would determine if you would say something?
Usually I wouldn't tell my mom unless there was like a finger hanging off or something like that. Because I was doing all sorts of stupid things back then.
Yeah, I mean, if I crashed my bike, I wouldn't run home and tell my mom or dad.
No. Unless, I remember the one time I had to tell my mom I did something stupid. I jumped off of the trunk of my uncle's car.
Mm-hmm.
And he was accelerating and I pushed off and it pushed me forward. And...
So your uncle ran over you?
No, he went ahead.
Mm.
And I don't know how it happened, but I guess the force of him going fast and me jumping off kind of threw me.
Mm-hmm.
And I like bounced on my knees, both knees, like this 3 times. And then I skidded to stop. And one of my knees was like really, really messed up. I couldn't like bend it because it got swollen right away. And we were leaving for Mexico the next day.
Oh, gosh.
And I was like, man, I'm not going to tell her. But I'm thinking like, man, we're going to have to walk through the terminals and I'm going to have to carry my luggage. And
you're over here limping.
And I'm limping. And of course she's going to notice. So I told her what happened. But what I told her was that I was rollerblading because I used to like to rollerblade a lot during that time. You know those parking lot cement blocks that they have in some parking lots? I told her that I was rollerblading and I misjudged the hop. And then I landed on my knee and I busted it.
So my question is, what difference would it make if you got in an accident on your bike or an accident on the rollerblades? You still had an accident.
Yeah, but...
So why did you feel like you even had to make something up?
Because I jumped off of my uncle's car.
Oh, I got you.
First off, I didn't want to get in trouble because I was doing something stupid that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I didn't want, I guess, my uncle to get mad at me because I told my mom. Because, I mean, but also, what kind of stupid-ass adult, like, doesn't...
It was your uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's your uncle. That's how uncles are.
That's why. I don't know, but...
and my uncles were kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So what made Saturday mornings feel like an event as a kid?
Cartoons and cereal.
Oh, man. Saturday mornings were the best.
But you had to have cereal with your cartoons, otherwise it didn't happen.
Yeah, it was. I mean, most of the time it was cereal.
Yeah.
And then, man, those were really, those were the days, man.
Yeah.
You would just sit in front of your cartoons all Saturday with the cereal.
Yeah.
And then
And sometimes it wasn't even cereal with milk. Sometimes it was just a cereal.
Dry.
Just eat it dry.
Some cereals are good like that. I don't mind eating them without milk.
No. What's your favorite cereal?
I don't have a favorite.
Really? I like, this is going to sound gross to some people, but I like shredded wheat.
You know, I always disliked shredded wheat, but as I got older, I don't mind it, but that's one I'd eat without milk.
Yeah.
I don't put it in milk. I just snack on it like it
little
is.
Cookies.
Yeah, but it has to be a flavored one. It can't be just like the plain shredded wheat.
Oh.
It has to be the frosted one.
Right. I just bought
I know the blueberry ones. I've been eating them.
I know. I noticed. I was like, who the hell's been eating my cereal? And I never finished it this quick.
It's not like I took a bunch.
No, but I noticed.
Oh my gosh, she counts them.
I do. There is.
I used to think it was hilarious, like because back then the cereals always had toys in them.
Oh my God, the arguments.
And then I had a younger brother.
Mm-hmm. I had two of them.
Then it was like, because of course my parents are gonna buy like all the cereals. They're just gonna buy one or maybe two boxes if we're lucky. And we had a kind of a technique to get the toy out of there. You would just jam your hand down the side, and then kind of wiggle it, do the little wiggle, and then find it, feel around for it,
and then just grab it with your fingers.
Then when you felt the corner of the plastic bag or whatever it was in, you would start pulling your arm out slowly
as you wiggled back and forth.
As you tried to not spill corn pops everywhere. And then you would put the box back all bulgy, and then you hear your parents yelling, who did this to the cereal?
Yeah.
And then I'm blaming my brother.
Cereal for us was like a weekend thing or a summer vacation thing, because usually like my mom would have us, because she used to work third shift, so when we were getting up for school, she was just coming home.
Just coming home, yeah.
So she would either make us breakfast, or our favorite thing to eat, or at least mine, besides cereal, was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but toasted with a glass of ice milk. That was always my breakfast, that or cereal.
Tell me weird things that you have eaten.
Oh, man. I think I've talked about this before. I used to like to eat Snickers bars with orange juice.
Gross.
It was good.
Yuck.
I tried it once as an adult, never going to do it again.
See, when you were a kid, it was a good idea. And no.
Because it was so sweet.
Ew.
Oh, my God.
Yuck.
It was, just thinking about it it made my stomach, it made my stomach turn.
We're not doing that.
I don't know. What weird food combinations did you have?
Bananas and peanut butter.
That's not so weird, though.
Bananas and peanuts. Mm-hmm. Bananas and cheese. Mm-hmm. It had to be cheddar cheese, though.
Oh, I told you mine. I like to put sharp cheddar cheese on crackers.
Yeah,
peanut butter.
You actually made that for me the other day.
I did.
It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It sounds weird, but it really isn't.
It's not.
Lettuce and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would make Miracle Whip sandwiches.
That's so gross.
I would just put like Miracle Whip in between two pieces of bread.
Yeah.
Or mayonnaise sandwiches.
You know what my fat self used to do? Okay, so I picked up baking at a super young age. I think I was probably in like 3rd grade. And my mom would buy me the cake mixes, and I would just mix it and like throw it in the oven. Mm-hmm. And I would do that sometimes for breakfast. Just make a cake before school.
A cake for breakfast?
Yeah. Well, not the whole thing. I would take a little piece, and my brothers would take like the other pieces, and then we just go to school.
Trying to think. Other weird. The French fries and chocolate shakes. I used to dip them in there.
Or McDonald's French fries with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, there was all kinds of struggle meals back then.
Oh, don't talk about struggle meals.
All right. What was the biggest stress when renting a movie?
Which one were you going to rent? Because you could only rent 3.
Well, no, you could rent more.
In my house, we could only rent 3.
Well, that was the norm in the video stores.
Yeah.
3 movies for $5.
Yeah.
And now you pay $5 for 1 movie.
Right. No, we would rent 3. Sometimes we would watch all 3 of them in one night, but other days we would watch one on Friday, one on Saturday, and one on Sunday.
Yeah, and then like I know we used to go to the little mom and pop video stores. There was a lot of those back in the day. Like little neighborhood spots that rented movies. And then
there was this one pizza place. It wasn't a pizza place. It was we used to. My mom had this friend who had a boy who was hard of hearing impaired, so he wasn't able to speak either. And we would go to his house, and he would take us to a movie place, and they would have pizza there. So you would like rent a movie and then get your pizza there.
I used to work at a video store. One of my most favorite jobs. It was a fun job, and it was a second job. So I had my day job, and then I would go work at the video store. And it used to be hooked. It was the video store, and then right next door was the pizza place.
Man, that is such a brilliant move.
It is, because you could go pick up your pizza, go rent some movies.
Yeah.
And then they moved from that building, so they separated from the pizza place and then went in their own little place. Mm-hmm. But they still had a relationship with the place. And then I know because they had two locations, and then the other location was next to a pizza place. So I think it was I want to say the owner owned both.
Yeah.
So they owned the pizzeria, and then they're like, oh, well, we're going to open a video store next door, which I thought was very smart.
That is brilliant. And Friday night, you
go get a pizza.
Head home.
Go home, yep. And, like I said, it was one of my most favorite jobs. It was fun.
I always wanted a job at Blockbuster, but I wasn't cool enough, I guess. You only hired the cool kids from high school.
Really?
Yeah.
So you ended up at Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
You had a school project due tomorrow. What was your real strategy?
Wait until the last moment.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
But, I think I told the story a few episodes back.
Yeah.
Where I had that report. I was sick as a dog. And I'm over here asking my parents, can you pick me up some poster board and all this stuff? And they're like, why are you asking for all of this stuff? And, I ended up getting an A+.
I did that so many times. There was, I used to love doing projects. I remember that I did it was so stupid. They gave us like a country, and we would have to come up with like some way to teach the class about it. So me being the creative weirdo that I was, I did a puppet show. I got me and two other friends, and it was funny because everybody was really into it. Like, it was like really creative. And I remember that one of the teachers let me borrow a stage. Mm-hmm. Like, it had like, it was like a box, but it had like the hole for the puppets. And I was able to check out like puppets from our library at school. Mm-hmm. And I remember that we did like the whole little project and stuff. And I think that's the project that I put most time into, because I had to kind of get all the supplies and do all that kind of stuff. I got like 100, an A+ like on that one. But most of my projects I did like the night before.
All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to give you some rapid fire questions.
Alrighty, let's do it.
And you tell me.
Yep.
There's no explanations or nothing. You tell me which one.
Yeah.
I guess if it's questionable, I'll ask you.
Rapid fire hit.
You ready?
Yep.
Cassette or CD?
CD.
Arcade or home console?
Arcade.
Roller rink or house party?
Roller rink.
MTV or radio?
Radio.
Ooh, that one's tough for me.
Really?
Yeah, I both. Blockbuster night or movie theater?
Movie theater.
Bike all day or stay inside?
Bike all day.
Saturday morning cartoons or sleeping in?
Cartoons, man.
Mall hangout or park hangout?
Park.
Rewind the tape or risk it?
Risk it.
Call their house or just show up?
Just show up.
Mixtape or burn CD?
Mixtape.
School lunch or bring your own?
School lunch.
Summer job or no responsibilities?
No responsibilities, man.
Sneaking out or staying in?
Sneaking out.
Radio hits or making your own mixtape?
Mixtape.
Corded phone or cordless?
Cordless.
VHS collection or record collection?
VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
Playing outside or Nintendo all day?
Nintendo.
Pizza night or random leftovers?
Pizza.
Beeper or answering machine?
Beeper.
Congratulations. You won absolutely nothing.
Oh. Thank you.
Well, that was fun.
That was the Rapid.
I don't think anyone's listening to us.
No.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. So,
as we're both zoning out here.
I know. Let me ask you one question.
Yes. I will answer it honestly.
It's not that serious. What was your favorite drink as a kid?
It was probably like some sort of juice. Like, what was, well, Kool-Aid, of course, we drank a bunch of that. Or what was it? Weiler's? That was like, wasn't that like the poor man's Kool-Aid? There was that Weiler's packet.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't think my parents like sodas and stuff. They didn't like buying them.
Oh man, we had that stuff. I was addicted to RC.
Oh, RC Cola. I don't know if is that just a Chicago thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Royal Crown Cola.
Yeah, but my favorite thing, we didn't get it often, was do you remember that High C came out with
Ecto Cooler?
Yes,
yeah.
The Ecto Coolers were really good. And then I used to like to drink Jolt. I had no business drinking that.
I think they brought that back.
Yeah.
It was like energy drinks before energy drinks.
Yeah. It had like
extra
three
caffeine.
times the caffeine. Imagine me, already crazy kid, drinking 3 times the caffeine. Yeah, that's not great.
No, you don't need that.
And then, do you remember Orbits?
Yeah, with the little balls that floated in it.
Yeah. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Was not a fan of it. Or there was Clearly Canadian, that
I
water.
love those,
that stuff was pretty good.
They came back with them.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
They are.
It's
I was
ridiculous.
like, no, thank you. I believe I saw them at Sam's Club, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was like $26 for a box. I was like, no, thank you.
And the box had like 4 of them.
No, I think it was like I think it was like a 12 pack or something like that. 12 or 16 packs.
Yeah. What's old is new again.
Yeah.
But it's like
Not for
5
20
times. It's 5 times the price.
Not for 26.
You're paying for that nostalgia.
But people will pay that.
You know what would be weird or funny or not so funny?
What?
If it's just old stock they decided to sell.
Ew. I don't think it would still.
It'd probably be all flat.
Yeah. You know, speaking of, I remember. See, the thing about working with the elderly community, anytime in my life, this happened like years ago. It was when I first started doing home care. And this lady, I would literally just go, and all she wanted was somebody to talk to. So I would just go and talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
And her thing was, it's like she would have you come in, sign in, and you would sit at the table with her. She would give you your choice of a Diet Coke or a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
And she would pour it into ice, and you would sit there and you would talk to her. You know, that was my job. So I remember she only had Diet Coke. She's like, I ran out. I'll give you a Diet Coke. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not really particular with that. So she pours it for me. And I'm like drinking it. It tastes kind of weird, but I don't want to say anything to her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I finished half of it and I just kind of left it. And she kept telling me like, oh, drink your soda, honey. Drink your soda. It's a nice treat for you. You're such a nice lady. And just, you know, just...
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, this tastes really weird. I don't want to keep drinking it, but I forced myself to drink it. So I'm putting the cans up. Like I'm kind of cleaning up after because we had lunch too. So I'm cleaning up after, and I was like, what is wrong with this Coke? It expired like 5 years before. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
I got really sick.
Did you really?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
5-year-old
5-year-old
soda?
expired Diet Coke.
Oy.
Nope. So yeah, I hadn't thought about that in a really long time.
Wow. Okay then.
Yeah.
And it was fizzy still and everything?
No, it was...
It was flat.
Well, yeah, it was flat. There was like maybe a bubble or two that came up. You know how... Like,
yeah.
My thing about soda is I crave soda, but it's not necessarily like a Coke. I love the fizziness of it. So I started drinking like bubblies and stuff instead of soda.
I was going to say you can get that water now.
Well, yeah. You see all the bubblies I have. I have them in like all sorts of different varieties and stuff all the time. But yeah, it was like flat, but not flat. But it had... I can't even describe the taste to you because I've never tasted it again in my life. Nope.
Anyways. Guys, don't forget the website. sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. And if you would like to send us a letter. Why are you looking at me that way?
A letter? Send us smoke
an
signals.
electronic letter.
Send us smoke signals.
sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com, and then visit all the socials and engage with us, interact with us. TikTok is the most popular one. I always mention that because it's true. It's the most popular one.
That's where we get most traction.
Yeah. Don't forget my book, May December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. It's available at Amazon, Amazon Kindle, and Barnes & Noble's Nook. And Mrs. Rosario, do you have anything you want to add?
Yes. Come listen to me every Friday. I'm just demanding stuff. I'm not even promoting it. No. So come check me out. I have my own podcast. It's called Glowing Off Script. We release episodes every Friday. So far, we haven't missed one. I think I'm one episode away from being 10 episodes. So
Yes.
I am well on my way to 100.
You're getting there.
Yeah, slowly but surely. But yes, I am currently looking for guests. So if you're interested in coming on, chatting with me, you have something fun, inspirational, or just want to hang out and chat with me, let me know. You can reach me at GLOING offscript at yahoo.com. Don't look for it with the W because you will not find it.
I love that you keep mentioning that. I think people know by now. But then again.
No. And that's it.
And that is it. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. Let your friends, family, even people you don't like, let them know that we're here and that they should listen to us because that'll make them smile.
It'll make them be better people, less bitter.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. There's no hope for some of you.
What she said. All right, guys. We're going to see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head.
Of men who support and lift each other up. You can also join the new Northman Coaching School at school.com, and for 7 days free, see what a benefit being part of the Brotherhood will be. Just 84 cents a day. 84 cents. Invest in yourself. You are worth it.